Hello everybody, I'm that frog guy, my name is Drew, and today I got some bad news. I ended up losing the frogfish. He didn't make it. Let me go into detail, shall we? Yesterday, I was doing my normal stuff, and I noticed he was sitting in the high current area, which is really weird for him. He never sits in the high current, he always sits on his rocks and perches. I'm like, that's kind of weird. So I kind of monitored him. I threw a shrimp in there to see if he'd take it. And he didn't even go after it, which was my first clue that something was going weird. And then, so go into town, come back, and he's breathing a little heavier, like he's visibly breathing. And you never really see that because they have a pretty slow metabolism. They don't breathe very hard. And so I'm kind of wondering what's going on. I start checking my parameters, checking everything. Nothing seems to be really off, so I start making ROID water. I figured I'll do a water change a little earlier than I normally do. Maybe something's going on there, maybe a low oxygen or something, even though everything's perfect. Except, obviously, I have algae issues, which probably stem from high nitrate levels from him pooping so much. Which that's why I do weekly water changes to help with that situation. So it could be related to that, but it kept me up at night, so I woke up extra early today because I was worried, like, something's not right about this. After losing Gitrog, I knew I didn't have time to wait, so I quickly got up here and looked, and he was breathing really heavy, and I'm like, oh fuck, what am I gonna do? I don't want to lose this guy too. So I dropped everything, made the salt water, put it in there after doing a 50% water change, and he was still breathing heavy. Thinking, oh, maybe it's not that. I quickly caught out Bandit. Maybe it was picking on him too much. Maybe reduced stress. I reduced the lights, and that's all I could do before work. I checked on him one more time, and he was calming down. And I even had my fiance check him before she went to work, which was a couple hours later, and he was still doing okay, breathing a little heavier, a little slower, which in my eyes are like, oh, maybe it's nothing major. But it turned out to be, when I got home, only probably an hour or so after she had left, he was dead, upside down, not moving. And I'm trying to wrap my head around what happened to this frogfish. I read so much last night trying to figure out what was going on, just because I was not sure what was happening with this frogfish. I mean, like, it's the first time I've had a frogfish. I know there's a lot of, like, they're very finicky sometimes, so that's why I was doing so much work with the water levels, trying to keep the stress down. Bandit had been picking on for a little while, but not majorly. So I don't know. I'm wondering if somehow it's connected to Gitrog dying. Or potentially, I mean, I was thinking maybe it's the ROID water or something that's poisoned, but all my other animals are fine, and they're all using the same water, so it can't be that. I don't know. Do you guys have any ideas? I tried everything, I thought. Even reached out for help from other sources, hoping, oh, maybe there's another idea. Maybe, something happened. Different ideas. Maybe I didn't get enough off my hands, but I try to not stick my hands in the fish tank because, I don't want to cause any issues, and Bandit's still alive, so I doubt it's like a pneumonia issue, even though damsels are pretty darn tough. But let's jump to the tank and we'll take a look at that, because you don't want to see my sad face anymore. I don't even know what to do. Okay, we'll switch over. Let's take a look at the tank. So this is the nano reef after he is left. Bandit's hanging out in the corner. I put him back in after catching him out, just because I wanted to see. Kind of slightly malicious of me if it was poisoned water or something, but you would think the corals or the invertebrates would show some kind of sign, and you guys can see how much algae I have. it's pretty bad. It kind of sits there. I changed out filter sock, or filter floss, and I changed out all my carbon, thinking, oh, maybe there's some poison in the water. No sign of that at all. Maybe he got stung by the torch, but I don't know how badly torches can actually sting fish, you know, or if they can at all. Same thing with the Recordia, like maybe he stepped on that, or maybe even this Favia there, because, you know, they're pretty sedentary, so it could be that, but I don't know enough about. I researched it all before I got these corals, and I could not find anything about frogfish or fish in general getting stung by these corals. And everything looked pretty good yesterday, like this back-to-back. The funny thing is, you know, I got Gitrog and, well, I was gonna name him Chunk, because he was a chunk of cheese, and he was kind of chunky. So I was gonna, you know, I got Chunk and Gitrog at the same time, not from the same place, but they both pass away a week away from each other. I don't get it. I mean, obviously most anglerfish, if not all anglerfish, are wild caught, so obviously there could be parasites or something. I did check his stomach contents by squeezing, feeling, and putting my finger down there to see if he had swallowed a rock or something, because he was kind of looked like he was been coughing up something. Maybe he got an air bubble in him, but I kind of doubt it. Just because it's not really shooting too many air bubbles down in this tank. It's mostly just right up in the top corner there. You guys can see them, they kind of dissipate pretty quickly. He was sitting right there when I was like right in this faster area. He was sitting right there, and that was the weird spot. I never seen him, so sitting there. But I don't know. I'm just gonna. I don't know. I guess it's just gonna be Bandit's home for now. He's gonna have to get caught out again if I ever get into the frogfish, but I think I'm gonna do a really nice tank for the next creature. I'm gonna hold off on getting anything new for a while, just because 2 in a row make me think something's happening, even though they're completely different creatures in completely different environments. Something happened. Something happened. If any of you guys ever heard of ROID systems crapping out and poisoning their water, let me know, because I'm using it for all my creatures. I'd rather not have anything else die. But another very sad day. I wish there was more I could do. He's kind of freaked out because I caught him twice now and just hanging on. But unless something's going on with him, but he seems pretty okay. He sees his reflection, I think. He's been kind of bugging out about it lately. Territory. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of hair algae, so my nitrates obviously are a little higher than normal. But I just did a water change last week, and I did a major one this morning, so I don't know. I don't know what to say, guys. I feel horrible again. This has to be my fault this time. I had to do something wrong. Can't lose 2 creatures in the frog room back-to-back weeks unless it's something on my end. But I'll let you guys go. Thanks for watching the video, and hope you guys all have luck in all of your endeavors. Hopefully this is a teaching moment or a learning moment for me. Hopefully there was something I could have done that I didn't. But on a happier note, I'm gonna jump down to the other tank because it's looking pretty cool. With the anemone there and the shrimps. Which my other thought was maybe the shrimps. That's the only thing that's really different is he's been eating these new shrimp. I wonder if I should have just waited for these guys to clear their entire stomachs before throwing one in, or maybe they're poisoned. I don't know. I don't want to blame anybody. I'm just gonna blame myself anyways, but yeah. My name is Drew. I'm that frog guy. Thanks for watching, and you know what? I'll see you guys next time.